Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in again. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you get to see my video when next I post them. And if you are coming back again, thank you for coming back and thank you for the support. My name is Margaret and today I want to talk about something that I've really seen, like it's a phrase, yeah, that many people have used. A lot of people have talked about it. It's something that is common in the society. Bad girls are getting married every Saturday, while the good girls are left out. They are more like bad girls in quotes, are the ones that is getting the husbands, while the good girls are left out, and all those things, all those stories. Um, I want to say something now, and this is my opinion, my personal opinion about this whole phrase of the bad girls are getting married and the good girls are left behind. Now, the temptation that comes with that kind of phrase or with that kind of word is the fact that some good girls, when I say good girls, they want to they feel like they need to become bad so that they will get married. Yeah. While, well, okay, some good girls want to, they feel like, okay, why is it that it's the bad girls, this one that did this one that did that's getting married? Me, that I'm a good girl, I go to church, I pray, I have good character. And this is not like maybe they're lying to themselves. It could even be after a self appraisal, or maybe self uh, um, awareness test or appraisal test, and then you realize that I'm a good girl. Yeah, a good girl knows that they are good girls, and bad girl too knows that they are bad girls. So it's not a bad thing if a girl says she's a good girl. I am a good girl. So so you hear this phrase of every Saturday it's the bad girls that are getting married, or it's the bad girls, the girls that are doing runs, it's girls that are flexing, that are clubbing, smoking and all those things, doing all those things that the society call bad. They are the ones getting married, while the ones that are good girls, going to church, humble, wife material, homely, they are the ones that are not, that are left behind. Now, I want to quickly say something. The bad girls getting married is not because they smoke, they wear singlets, or they wear like armless, strapless, or they expose their body, expose their boobs and their bums. It's not about that. Or maybe they club, they party hard, they rock the town, they drink. That's not the formula. That's not what makes them get the husbands, really. That's not what makes. So I'm going to be highlighting just four things I have noticed from society and I have seen that I feel like is the reason why it seems as if it's the one that are termed bad girls that won't get married, while the one that are termed good girls are left behind. Now, the first thing I want you to take off your mind as a Christian now, if I'm talking to a Christian sister now, as a Christian sister, don't feel like you need to take up the worldly standard or worldly way of life, worldly fashion, worldly tradition in order to be acceptable. No, you don't even need that at all. You don't need that, because the truth is, you don't need to bring down your standard. You don't even need to take it down. Like you don't need to become a flex, or become loose, or become like careless with your life, your sexuality and all that. You don't need all that in order to attract a good man. That's the truth. Or get married, or to have a husband. You don't need that. So take it off your mind. The devil can bring words like, look at this girl. Start mentioning girls that that we girls, we know ourselves. Yes, that that they do things. When I say they do things, they do things. And say this one, she's already married with 3 children. This one, she's already in UK with her husband with 2 children. They are this, they do this, and you are aware. They will start recounting all those things to you, and you feel like, you don't feel like, I've been into, I should come and become a good, bad girl. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be like them in order to. You don't even need it. So erase that mentality from your mind that it is because of their way of life, their recklessness, or the way some girls, the way they live their life carelessly. That's what makes them get the prize the husband, you know, you just erase that from your mind first of all and just listen to what I have to share. The first thing I want to say is that these so-called bad girls, they are social girls. When I say social, they go out. You cannot expect a lady that leaves her house, maybe weekends, she goes out to wherever place they dem fit, to enjoy life and to meet people, not to get married. And you that are always at home, after Bible study you are in the house, on Sunday even after church service you've gone to your house, they do small single and hang out, you are not there, because heaven is the goal. I'm not saying people should not be the goal, you know. There is no balance. So I feel like one of the major things that makes it seem like is the bad girls are getting married and it's the good girls are left behind is because of this social life. Someone like me, I am not really okay, I'm a social person, yes, but I'm not really the like outgoing type, like go everywhere, party everywhere, all around everywhere. No, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of person. So should I now say, because I'm not someone that goes out and I realize that I want to get married and bad girls are getting married, the good girls are not getting married, then I'll not say, okay, me too, I want to start doing night clubbing. No, no way. It doesn't even make any sense. So it's better for you to do what? To just listen. That the first thing I said is about being social. So if there are gatherings you can go to, you can go out, you can go to beach. It's not a sin to go to the beach. You can hang out with your friends, with your like-minded friends. You can go to eateries, you can go places during the weekend, maybe Sunday after service. You can go to cinema. You don't have to go to club, you don't have to smoke, you don't, just connect. And the truth is, who says you must even go to those places before you meet the man that is for you? You can meet the man that is for you anywhere. But what I'm basically saying is that these girls are social, they go out a lot. So it's not about what they are going there to do now, it's about the fact that they carry themselves from their house and went to those places. For you sit down at home playing, watching movies or doing, it's good, I'm not saying it's bad, but extend your social life to going out and seeing places and meeting people. It's very important. It's something that will help you, something that will help. And what that will do to you is that you have options, you have a lot of options to pick from, because you meet different people when you go out. You meet some people, of course, in your church, you meet some people at work, but when you also go out you also meet people. So you have, it's just like the set is big, so you can pick your choice. You don't have, you don't be like, oh, I don't have a lot of options, so I'm going to just settle for this. No, it's not going to be like that. So it's very important, go out, don't just sit at home, plan yourself. When you collect your salary or your earnings and you want to budget something you can afford, go out with friends, relate with people. That's one thing I want to do. Another thing I want to say about these, oh, bad girls are getting married and good girls are left behind, is that some good girls don't know how to accept compliment graciously. When a guy, I'm not talking about when a guy is using words that are bad, like that are like not godly, like you sexy, all those kind of words. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when a guy is complimenting you, you are so beautiful. Smile and say thank you. That's what these girls are. You know, they'll smile and say, oh, thank you so much. But some good girls, not all, some good girls, when you tell them you're beautiful, you say thank you, and instantly their guards are up. One thing you should understand is that anything that is going on in your mind, most of the time it tells, you may not know, but it tells on your face. Your guards are up. Like, it's not everybody that, it's not every man that meets you that wants to do you bad or that wants to rape you, that wants, of course you should be very careful and should be sensitive, but it's not about quickly raising your guard just because someone say you look beautiful. You look beautiful does not mean I want to do anything bad with you. It's just a compliment from there. So these girls, they know how to accept compliment graciously, and this is what many good girls do. Some, let me not say many, because there are many good girls that know how to accept compliments. Some good girls don't know how to accept compliments. So check that part. How do you accept compliments? Do you accept them graciously, or you just feel like the person is coming on you to do you bad or to, so you need to consider that. So another thing I've also come to realize is that these girls, bad girls in quotes, they connect with men emotionally. It's not about I am this, I am this, I am that, but rather by their acts, by the way they express themselves. It's not about this is what I do with my work. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about your work with the guy you're discussing, or connecting with someone emotionally as a way of drawing them to you, attracting them to you, than for you to just say, okay, you are discussing, you like, instead of talking about your job, you can talk about what you enjoy doing, like for people or for family or for God. Yes, you can talk about that instead of talking about, okay, I own this, I own that, I own a big house, I work in this, I work in that. No, that's why you see some men will settle for girls like are not even like really educated, or they will settle, and those ones that are really doing well, they are left behind. So you need to look at that side, make sure that. So another thing I've also discovered is that these ladies use their feminine side to their advantage, their girlish side to their advantage, their ladish side to their advantage. It is not about being hard, and I think I've mentioned something about raising your guard suddenly. It's not about that, but rather about what, about being soft, the woman you are. You're not in competition with any man. You're not trying to be, well, I know at some point in my life, I was someone that you cannot just like come up to, like, you must be very bold. It's good. You must be very, for you to come walk up to me and ask me out. You must be very bold. Even it has not changed really, really, really bold. At the same time, it's good for us to like be open to communication, be open to friendship, be open to discussion, to just be adding, like, let me even just, someone said something to me, like, we got talking. He came to Lagos from Abuja, and we were friends for some time. And then we got talking, and he said when he came to our church, the particular guy has been in our church before. So he said when he came to our church, at first it was like all these sisters that have done a lot of bad things and suddenly want to come and ace you. He was telling me about it, that was what he thought about me. And I was like, maybe I was always looking too holy. I don't know. If I was always looking too holy, I don't know. So he said when I first saw you in your church, and I used to feel like, all this sister, they now carry the Jesus on their head like this. I carry Jesus on my head. They carry the Jesus on their head like. Meanwhile, they flex life. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, wow. I was like, but you got to know me. It's just covered that. That's just like, I'm just a good person, and he said a lot of nice things. But first impression, can you imagine? He said, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because of the way I walk or the way I talk, the way I look, I don't know. But for someone to tell you that when I first saw you, I felt like you're maybe overdoing it, or I don't know what to call it, or being like, no, high standard, that kind of thing. Well, that's his opinion, but that changed over time because we got talking, we got to know each other, and you just realize that, wow, this person is not like, maybe she's those girls that have used life, useless themselves, and then come back to the Lord. But there's nothing bad in coming back to the Lord if a lady has gone wayward before, or has gone. But it's just that was not who I was, and that's not who I am. So it's not like maybe I was a bad girl and that's suddenly turned to, no, I've always been a good girl. Yeah. So I just remember that story, and it's just a bit funny. It's just funny to me. So generally, what I'm trying to say is that these ladies use their women power. They use their feminine side. They use their women power. When I say women power, they are soft. They look soft. They appear soft. Most guys don't want, like, well, it's not really, I'm not really here to talk about what they don't want or what they want. But I'm just saying that they use their feminine side, their soft side. When they are talking, they're not talking like aggressively, or they're talking softly, calmly. You know, that's using your woman power to attract a good man to yourself. And like I said earlier, what this will do to you is not just about attracting nonsense. No, you attract quality men, and you have options. You have more than enough options. So the person you'll be getting married to will not just be because you didn't have choice. It will be because you decided to pick that person despite the options that you have. So it's good for a lady to have options, like have a lot of options, so that you can select the one you want or the one you will really go well with. Not that you are with this person just because nobody's coming and just because no. So all these things are good. Use your soft side, your feminine energy. Accept compliment graciously. Go out, relate with people. And the one I want to mention now is something that is very, very common. You see these so-called bad girls, and then you see that they walk up to guys and say hello, hi, how are you doing? You know, they walk up to guys and say that. But ladies, many ladies, or let me say the good girls, you know, they feel like no, I am a woman of value and virtue. I should not walk up to a guy. There's nothing wrong in walking up to a guy and saying hello. There's absolutely nothing wrong. You're not saying you want to date the person, you're not toasting the person. And if you want to toast the person, that one is another topic for another day. So, but what I'm just saying is that these girls walk up to guys and say hello and greet and just, you know, connect. So it's something that also differentiates. So it's not a must for you to wait for the guy to come and greet you. You can greet the guy and start friendship from there, you know, and be friends from there. So you don't have to wait until the guy is greeting. What if the guy does not come and greet you eventually? That one self. So I feel like that's just my opinion, and I just wanted to share it. So let me know what you think, what you feel. Why do you think bad girls are getting married every Saturday, and the good girls, you know, they're left behind? So share your view in the comment section. Yeah, I want to hear what you think, and I want to hear what you feel, yeah, about it. And if you're a good girl, let us know what you did that made you go married early, or that made you go the man of your dream. And if you're also a bad girl, please let us know what you did that made you get the man of your dream. Please drop the comments. I'm going to do a video on those comments soon. So thank you for watching this video. I'm super excited and I'm grateful. Yeah, if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, please continue to journey with me. Thank you all, and see you in my next video. Bye.